Of all the boroughs in New York, we've made a couple drinks named after him. Today we're making the Brooklyn cocktail.
Welcome to Cop Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. That, my friend, is Ian Andrews. He's the big guy over there.
Today our cocktail is the Brooklyn cocktail, and our producer is Patrick.
Patrick! How's it going, Patrick? Hey, Patrick.
What's going on, SpongeBob?
That's all I got.
Get the reference, but I can't do the voice, so
It's SpongeBob.
yes. The Brooklyn cocktail is 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Today we're using Whistle Pig. 1 ounce of dry vermouth. We got Via because we like Via.
Whisper dry.
4 ounce of maraschino liqueur. We're using Lozaro because it's the classic maraschino, and 1/4 ounce of Ameripicon, but we're using orange bitters as a substitute.
If you don't have, and I thought, oh, I'll just use a Maro, like a Verna. Ameripicon is a bittered, like a more of an orange citrus profile to it. So the suggestion was to use orange bitters. I found a couple of the recipes that suggested using Angostura bitters or just bitters. I thought it made more sense to stick with at least the bitter profile that you're going for and have that extra orange flavor. They were trying to build in this a classic, and they failed.
So this is a failed experiment that we have.
It is one of the 5 or so different versions. Back in the day, when print was like the thing, because they didn't have a lot of radio, if any, they didn't have TV.
Internet, forget about it.
No internet. I don't even know how they managed to use their smartphones.
I know, right? They were useless bricks at that point.
I know. So the journalists of the time were actually, they pride themselves on knowing cocktail recipes, knowing the trendy hit things. So if you could get a journalist to find this drink and to, and have it grow and explode throughout all of the different bars throughout New York and probably abroad, you'd have a winner. They couldn't, even printing it in recipe books, it just didn't pull it. They couldn't pull it off.
I mean, I can see why it wasn't as well accepted as a Manhattan. It's dry.
It's dry.
It's almost like a cross between a martini and a Manhattan, like a vodka martini and a Manhattan, where there's a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah,
like
but it has
Manhattan,
more
but there's
flavor.
more dryness, like the martini. But it meets somewhere in the middle of flavor, because Manhattan's really heavy flavor. It's got the rye, which this has.
This kind of reminds me more.
I don't mind this actually.
I don't know why. This
I don't
has
think
like a
this is that
Sazerac flavor. What's the key in this?
Absinthe.
Yeah, but this is a rinse of absinthe. I mean, if you put absinthe on there, would it be a Sazerac? Question today: what do you guys do if you don't know what the bartender can do? You don't know what the specials of the day are for any of the cocktails. You don't have the cocktail menu. Here's the problem: sometimes the bartender or the waitress or whoever, they'll drop a bunch of books on you, right? And then you just get your wine list and your beer menu, right?
It's overwhelming sometimes.
Right, so you're like, oh, I don't even know where to. You're looking through, like, oh, can I get you something? You're like, hey, you know what happens? You start talking to other people, right? And you've got the goddamn thing in front of you, and they come by, like, what do you want? I'm like,
that.
I'm like, beer. There's lots of. I'm not really in the mood for beer. Then you flip over, 3 pages of your wine list, and then in the back there'll be cocktails, and they'll be like, not always that many. Let me drop some knowledge. What are we doing today?
Where's the beat drop? Today is Friday, so we're going to promote everydaydrinkers.com. You should go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter that Derek puts out. He's probably going to be more diligent about that in the near future. You go to everydaydrinkers.com/donate to help donate, because he's going to be more diligent, because he just gave his notice at his job, so he's making this a full-time
I got 30, not even, 25 days left in corporate America.
Counting.
Nobody's counting.
I got 25 days. 26.
Off the calendar.
26 days. But there's weekends involved. I don't usually work in those, and I've already got my boss calling me up at like 10 o'clock going, you awake yet? Like, everybody's already figured I've signed it out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even care if they think I phone it in. I don't even care if I have to phone it in, as long as I get my 30 days worth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Why do we make them?
Because we're teaching you how to drink!
That is not a lemon drop.
Nope.
That is a smoky maraschino lemon
You
drop.
get maraschino there? Oh yeah, right now.
Earthing this.
It's happening. It's just happening way after the smoke. When the smoke clears, the only thing standing is the maraschino.
Yes.